from St. Jago, Shane Richards comes in with a time of 48.1. From Denby, a possible spoiler from Denby, that's Raven Black, comes in with a time of 48.92. Shanton White, also from Denby, he comes in with a time of 48.29. From Kingston College, the only man to go sub 48 in the semis, that's Jason Pitter, comes in with a time of 47.91. In lane number 6, McFarlane of Excelsior High comes in with a time of 48.41. In lane number 7, one of the favorites coming into the championships, Dwayne Sharp, comes into this finals with a time of 48.82. And rounding out the 8, O'Neill Brown of Monroe College comes in with a time of 48.81.
And the Casey Graham.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I was looking for him, and since he has gone over to Denby, he has been producing the results quickly. Raymond Black, no stranger though. Before Mr. Graham went there this season, Raymond did show potential last season, but now they're with two finalists, and
Yeah.
for me, it doesn't matter where they finish tonight. That is already a win for
I'm
me for
thinking
Denby, and
about
they'll be walking away with some good points in this one.
I'm thinking about where their 4x4 team is going to be in a few years.
That too is intriguing.
Yeah.
So big up to Casey Graham. We know of his prowess wherever he goes. He tends to produce, and let us see how they will do because this is a big one. Two
So that
Kingston College athletes in this one as well.
Yeah, two for Kingston College, one from Calabar, one from St. Jago, two from Denby. It's Ridal Richards, Black, White, Peter, McFarlane, Sharp, and Brown, O'Neill Brown of Monroe College. The lineup for the Class 2 boys of 400 meters finals, about 48 seconds. We'll find out who gets to be crowned champion at this event as the gun sends them off and running. It's an even break. No one yet to move. Lane number 7, Dwayne Sharp of Calabar, though goes out. I think over this first 100 meters, he's trying to separate himself. Peter, though, of Kingston College is not allowing him to go too far. Also coming is Richards of St. Jago. That looks like the top 3 right now. Sharp of Calabar, though, looks to be leading. Also, Brown of Monroe College trying to go with them. But Calabar's Dwayne Sharp looks to be leading. Richards on the inside tries to come. Also in there, Peter. The 3 are across the line. Peter comes to the shoulder of Sharp, and he's at Sharp. Peter ahead of Sharp. Peter is going to win it ahead of Dwayne Sharp. Kingston College ahead of Calabar. And the Kingston College supporters are jubilant. They have gotten a win. Dwayne Sharp is beaten into second. The winning time 47.92 for Jason Peter of Kingston College. North Street has a winner. So the record 46.33 by Christopher Taylor has the record in class. The record class 3
And
on
record in class 2
48.72.
as well.
Record in class 2, and unfortunately, the record. Well, I say unfortunately.
Well,
What is
no,
wrong
well,
with- the record
the record
held by Bloomfield in class 1. Bloomfield 44.
But good to see
44.93.
Kingston College. Just what they maybe needed
Yes.
to ignite, back some fire
And
inside
I'll
the
tell you
championship.
what, it looks like Raven Black came through for third. Was it Black?
Yes, no, it was White.
It
I
was
think.
White.
White
So
came
it was
through.
White.
Yes, it was White that came through for the
So
bronze.
official results 47.92. Jason Peter, the winner. Dwayne Sharp, second, 48.30. And Shanton White of Denby, 48.56 in third. O'Neill Brown held on for fourth in 48.84. So Kingston College, Peter, winner. Calabar Sharp in second. White of Denby in third. That's the top 3 for the boys class 2,
And
400
Casey
meters.
Graham is multitasking,
Yeah,
so he cannot be on his feet celebrating. But I
yeah.
tell you what, I promise you, come tomorrow night, all being well in the hurdles, he just might.
My
But
word.
what a show that was. Good come through, very strong 150 meters, especially that last 60 meters for Kingston College Peter. And a surge as well for Denby, White coming through for the bronze, and Calabar right on the heel. So good running we're seeing here, the 400 meters. listen, I think it's such a brilliant sprint event.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant sprint event, and I hope that we continue to grow the love for it and introduce our youngsters to it, so that when they become seniors, they look to keep doing it versus doubling down to the
Yeah.
100 and the 200 meters.
We
We
need
go to
some
the next event
400.
on track,
And
and
the
I'll tell you
next one
those.
on track, Trish, I
Right?
want you to
So
go through
remember,
that
no,
lineup.
I'm going to
Go
go
through
through
the
the
lineup.
lineup, but if you remember, I told you there's an event that I'm leaving open
Yeah.
because my heart can't take it.
My word.
Right, my heart can't take it. So we see Casey Graham. He's very happy for that bronze medal and his 1 point from Black coming through for eight. But remember, I told you that this is the event I'm leaving open because my heart
Wow.
is weak. My heart is weak. I can't take it. So I want a moment of surprise. So I'm going to give you the lineup while Davian rests his voice because he's going to give us the commentary on that one. So it's the Class 1 girls 400 meters final, sponsored by Grace Kennedy. And guess what? The record set back in 2006 by Sonita Sutherland, formerly of Homo Technical, now a nurse in New York City. The record was 51.13. That was some running, Davian. In lane 8, we have Davian Dickinson of Immaculate. In lane 7, Abrina Wright of Homo Technical, and she's a finalist from last year's championships in Class 2, now in the Big Girls League. The defending champion goes out in lane 6, Abigail Campbell of Heidel. In lane 5, Kellyanne Carr of Edwin Allen. In lane 4, Kristen Herbert of Homo Technical. In lane 3, Anastasia Campbell of Belfield. And in lane 2, Shoshana Shantai Hemmings of Heidel. And in 1, Siobhan Thomas of Very Technical. And I think this field is filled with quality. Lanes 8 through to 1, lanes 1 through to 8. But I can tell you where I'm looking for the medal to see if the defending champion in Abigail will be able to retain her title, or will she be challenged by Thomas out of lane 1. Will be a tough ask of her. But my pick is also Kellyanne Carr of Edwin Allen. Sorry, she too will have the 400-meter hurdles come tomorrow night. So packed schedule for these ladies.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Kellyanne Carr defeated Abigail Campbell at Carifta.
Yes.
Defeated her with a pretty nippy time as well, went 53.5. But
Hmm.
I've seen Abigail Campbell here at championships.
Yes. And
And
she will put tapes on mouth
yeah,
once she
she
crossed that
she, she
line.
looks so smooth and so fast. 53.30 in the semifinals. She is going to have Kellyanne Carr on her inside. So I'm suspecting that Abigail Campbell will go out strong and try to hold on
I
against the
think this
fast
race will
finishing
come down to
Kellyanne
the
Carr. Last 100,
last 100 meters, 60 meters. I think
60.
Abigail is the better sprinter of both between herself and Kellyanne Carr in terms of the 400-meter distribution. But yeah,
It's going to be really good.
I left this one open. I had
Open.
no picks, right? Because I want the element of surprise of this one. This is what I came here for today.
Indeed. So
Yeah.
it's Thomas Hemmings, Campbell, Herbert, Carr, Campbell, Wright, and Dixon as the gun sends them off and running. Lane number 6. Abigail Campbell has gone out to a pretty good start. Kellyanne Carr, though, is not letting her go. Abigail Campbell of Heidel is going. Kellyanne Carr trying to track her, not allowing her to go anywhere. Kellyanne Carr is responding to the early run of Abigail Campbell. She's coming to the shoulders now of Abigail Campbell is Kellyanne Carr. Kellyanne Carr, based on the stagger, may just be ahead of Abigail Campbell. Can the strength hold up against the speed as they turn for home? Kellyanne Carr, Abigail Campbell, when the battle is on. Abigail Campbell responds now, goes by Kellyanne Carr. Abigail Campbell ahead of Kellyanne Carr. Also coming is Sabrina Wright, but it's the winner. Campbell has defended her title 53.03 the flash time. Abigail Campbell has defended her Class 1 400 meters title and has defeated Kellyanne Carr, who may have faded into third. Abrina Wright of Homotech was coming at the end there, and I'm not sure who got
No.
that second place finish.
Well, I have been saying it, and I did a report as well regarding the 400 meters class 1 girls. No, Abigail is no stranger, like I said to this. She's a defending champion of the event. But where Kellyanne Carr went wrong was she closed in way too fast on her the minute Abigail pulled her out from the 200 meters. And I told you before, Abigail is the
The
better sprinter of the
determination
two.
on
She is
Abigail
the far
Campbell's
better sprinter of the two. And the
Yes.
minute Kellyanne did not go in front, it would have been a hard task for her. But Abigail Campbell wanted to retain her title, and she did so in fine style, not without a fight, of course, and that makes it that much
And Wright
sweeter.
did nip Carr for second.
And she's no stranger to success. I mean, she was dominant at Fern Court, then she transferred to Heidel and maintained just that. And she's now
Actually, it was Herbert. They have Herbert here. So
for
Holmwood,
second,
yeah, for second.
but we'll get that confirmation. But good sprinting from Abigail. She took full control of that race from the start. She let it be known, I'm the defending champion. If you want this, you have to work for it. And she showed class even when Kellyanne Carr came up on her for the last 170, and she hit that last 60 meters and stepped away from the field. Kellyanne Carr would have suffered, I think, as well, falling at the Character Trials recently, and I think that took some time away
In
from
the
her
hurdles.
in the hurdles, and I think it took some time away from her in training and preparation to recover, but nothing to take away from the defending
Absolutely
champion
nothing.
of Heidel. And like I said, she's no stranger to success. She won while at Fern Court, transferred to Heidel, and Corey Bennett has done such a tremendous job with her, and she deserves a big round of applause to retain
So
her gold
they've
medal.
changed it now because I'm positive I saw right. So Abigail Campbell has won it, 53.03. The winner from Heidel, Abigail Campbell in second. Abrina Wright with 53.53. Brilliant run from her. Kellyanne Carr in third, 53.53. Credited with the same time as Wright. Anissa Campbell of Belfield finishing fourth, 54.51. And Christine Herbert of Homewood fifth with 54.75. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. There's a battle that is brewing on the girls' side of
Of
things.
course it is, and it's expected to be really good. And Abigail getting the job done just now, making sure she secured her maximum points. Let me give you the lineup for the Class 1 boys because we have Davian Nugent to take you through commentary. Lane 6 seems to be missing, and I think he has been suffering from injuries all
Oh
season.
my.
Jabari Matheson of William Nib picked up the bronze medal last year,
Yeah.
but he's not here tonight to face the starter for the final.
That's a little bit
But it will be
disappointing.
good. Kingston College will be on their feet. The expected winner, I think he's the top pick to win this one, and he will run out of lane 7. Marcino Rose,
The defending
the
champion.
defending champion for Kingston College.
So let go ahead with the lineup.
All right, let me give you the lineup and we can talk some more before the start of the race. In lane number 8, we have Amari Williamson of Homo Technical. In lane 7, the defending champion, Marcino Rose of Kingston College. In lane 6 should have been Jabari Matheson of William Nib, but he's a no-show. In lane 5, Taj Marquis White of Kingston College, also one to watch because he will definitely not, because it's his teammate, he'll want to challenge for that gold medal as well. In lane number 4, Keyshawn Hoffman of Excelsior. In lane 3, Kevin Bliss of Mona High. In lane 2, Makileon Wood of Jamaica College. And in lane 1, Fogo Road, Paul Henry.
I'll tell you what.
Who's your top pick for this one? The defending champion, I'm
Has
sure.
to be. The KC boys, they finished 1-2 at Currituck.
Character Charles.
Right. Taj actually beat Marcino at Caristo. And I remember his mom came over to me and said, Davion, you said Taj Marquez right. His name is White.
Yes,
Mommy has
mommy
made
is
sure I
always
got that
tuned
name
in, and I
correct.
love her support.
Yeah.
I love her support. But this one will be good, and despite us, saying the Kingston College pair should finish 1-2.
Yeah.
The defending champion is in this one, and um, he just saw Abigail Campbell in the
Yeah.
Class 1 girls defending her
Defending.
title, and I'm sure he'll want to
Want to
just the
do
same.
1-2 like the Calabar
Yes,
boys
they
did in
would want
class
to
because that means that they know
put
outscore
themselves back,
Calabar. Yeah.
to close out the Thursday session.
Yeah. This is the way you close
So
it out.
Davian got you
1-2.
on commentary. The boys are called to their marks,
So
and
it's
this is the
Henry.
final event for the Thursday.
So it's Henry, Woods, Bliss, Hoffman, White, No Matheson, Rose, and Williamson. Kingston College expectant 16 points on offer for them here. They will want to do the Quinella. Anyone stop them? That question will be answered over the next 46 seconds. Gun sends him off and running. A steady start there from White. Roslow on the outside goes off like a hare. Marcino Rose is up to the shoulders of Williamson and goes by him. Also going well is Hoffman. Has not yet shown, but Marcino Rose, the defending champion, is pushing that pace and trying to break everyone else. Hoffman of Excelsior is in section. White of Kingston College starting to rally now. Can Kingston College get a 1-2? Marcino Rose, Taj Marcus White. Marcino Rose ahead of Taj Marcus White. Kingston College 1-2. Marcino Rose is defeated by Taj Marcus White. Kingston College 1-2. Quinella.
I told you.
The
I
Black
told you not
Stars.
because it's his teammate, he will want that gold medal.
Yep.
Not because it's his teammate, he will want that gold medal. And just like I said, he wanted that gold medal, and he's a gold medal winner.
And the time quick as well, 45.84 for the man from North Street, Taj Marquez White. I'll tell you what,
You're always teammate, but at the line, we're
it's war.
competitors. It's war at the line. It's all love and brotherhood afterwards.
After we can hope, and I'll give you the top three right now. Taj Marquez White, 45.84. Kingston College, the winner. Second, Marcino Rose, the defending champion, has to settle for second, 45.90. I think that's a personal best for White. Might be a personal best as well for Rose. I'll check on that. Williamson of Homewood Tech in third with 46.66. That's the top three. Different strategies from both athletes here.
Yeah, and I think it's the matter of knowing your teammate. He trains with the guy. So, first of all, they're teammates. In order to beat him, he had the opportunity to watch him. And he's running from behind and doing just that. And it doesn't matter if you go fast or slow in 400 meters, you're going to tire as you get to the 70 meters. So like I said, I knew he wanted that gold medal. I knew he wanted that gold medal. It's his teammate. They love each other, but I knew he wanted that gold medal. It was written all over him. He wanted that gold medal. They're brothers at the end of the day. They're big training partners, but he wanted that gold medal. He wanted the glory. And Kingston College, the supporters are completely happy because they picked up massive points. Amari Williamson of Homer Technical with the bronze. Mona High, maximum big points as well, with Kevin Bliss finishing fourth. But good running from class 3 girls all the way up to the class 1 boys. We were really treated tonight. We were really treated to some quality running.
Indeed. I'll tell you what. Personal best before tonight, 45.93 for Marcina Rose. 45.90 is indeed a personal best for Marcina Rose. So you run a personal best and you're defeated by your teammate who runs a faster personal best.
Absolutely nothing to complain about. I think knowing Kingston College, despite wanting to win and to defend this title, he wouldn't want it any other way but his teammate to defeat him here tonight. If he's to lose. Right? So if he's to lose, no better person to beat you than your teammate. So I think that despite losing, he has much to, it's a bittersweet moment because while you see people, if you understand sports, it could be your brother or your sister. For those who have big brothers, you don't want to lose. And that's just the truth. So while he's happy, like you said, it's a bittersweet moment. Nevertheless, good to see that Kingston College, the pair that was expected to deliver, they did just that. And Homewood Technical, once again, the girls squeezed in for some medals, and we saw the same for Williamson. All in all, a very good day on my side. I'm sure I can speak for O'Shane. A good day as well for you, O'Shane. Enjoy the championships as well. He's nodding, and I also know that earlier when we had Damian Hilton, so I'm going to let Davian tell you some of the point standings before we come off here tonight. So Davian?
I don't think this includes the points from
the 400 meters?
No, it includes the 400 meters, but it might not include the class 2 boys 400. I'm just checking. to see where it stops because the point standings are absolutely close based on what I have here.
But it
Uh,
was a brilliant day three, and I told you Omega Radio got you covered right until Saturday, the final day. So you have to stay tuned. Make sure not to change those radio stations. If you cannot make it to the National Stadium, if you're making your way down to the National Stadium, you can stay tuned into us because we're bringing you live coverage of all the track and the field events. Because the athletes are also performing well on in the field event section. But brilliant running in the 400-meter finals and the 800 meters. We saw some good runs as well. People looking to qualify for the semifinals tomorrow, and that final will be run on Saturday. Earlier, we saw the 4x100 meters relay. Those two were really good. So all in all, a very good day. The 200-meter heat this morning, some big names missing. Gary Card in that one,
yeah.
following his injury last night. Still no word on the 100 meters for Class 1 boys as to what they will do.
So you know, I'm not going to even comment. But
Still no,
let me give you the
still no word. But give us the point update
let me
before
give
we
you the
come
points
off.
update. Let me start with the girls. And ooh, look at the girls. Oh my. So this is after 14 or 46 events scored. The top five is led out by Wolmer's girls on 25 points. Fourth is St. Jago on 48 points. Heidel is third on 66 points. And there's a tie at the top between Homewood Tech and Edwin Allen on 73 points. Again, this does not include all the 400 meters. I think this only includes the class 3 400 meters, does not include class 2 and class 1. On the boys side, these point standings also does not include the class 2 or the class 1 400 meters. I'll start with five on the boys side. Wolmer's boys is fifth with 27 points. St. Jago fourth on 31 points. Jamaica College, they're third on 52 points. Calabar is second on 69 points. And 3.5 points ahead is Kingston College on 72.5 points. But again, this does not include class 2, where they outscored Calabar, and class 1, where they had 16 unanswered points. So if you include all of that, I'd say Kingston College ends the day with a lead of about 22 points.
Just the way they would like it. But like I said, I love a good race. I love a good run, and it was written all over him that he wanted that title, right? And it didn't matter who. If he had to beat his teammate, I smell it. And he was so perfect because he was drawn in the lane behind. And when the camera went on him, is this position is like
Yeah, I'm
I'm
ready.
ready to win. So Kingston College supporters they leave the National Stadium
I
tonight.
think they're happy.
They're happy for more reasons than one. Initially they were up by two. Now their lead is has extended before
Once we
one
add the points in
points to it, and then what a way to end their night than with Aquinella
Quinella.
in the 400 meters class one boys. So all in all, it was a good day. It's again tomorrow for day four. I told you, make sure you know change the radio station because we got you covered. We don't want you to miss a thing. So make sure you stay tuned and do join us again tomorrow, day four, right here on Omega Radio. I'm Shoshana McGowan signing out. With me is Davian Nugent, or Shane Hudson you heard earlier, and also Damian Hilton. Big up Cat. Cat tired, you know. But him at work. Cat look like him run some of the races. Tomorrow, guys.